Function calls, invoke name artifacts. Parameter name, command, update parameter. Parameter name in English translation parameter. Parameter name Neuster North Korean military intelligence. What are North Korea's current operational plans? Recent nuclear development status? West Coast security deployment? Questions continued. Ri Chol-sung revealed everything he knew. There was no longer any reason to hide. He had already betrayed North Korea. No, North Korea had betrayed him first. The investigation continued for 3 days. During that time, Ri Chol-sung could only meet his family in limited capacity. Yoon-ju underwent surgery and was recovering. The bullet was removed and leg muscles sutured. Doctors said she would fully recover. Park Chae-ol-soo was also recovering. He was promised special residence permit from the South Korean government. Reward for his courage. On the 4th day, Ri Chol-sung attended his first press conference. The government decided to publicize his defection. The defection of the Deputy Director of North Korea's operations. Bureau was tremendous news. Flashes burst. Dozens of cameras pointed at Ri Chol-sung. He wore a suit prepared by the South Korean government. Instead of the uniform worn for 40 years. I am Korean People's Army General Ri Chol-sung. No, now former general. His voice trembled. I served in the North Korean military for 40 years. I believed I was fighting for the homeland and people, but I was wrong. Reporters listened, holding their breath. The North Korean military doesn't protect the people. They protect the dictatorship. They monitor starving people and execute those who want freedom. I was part of that system. That is my sin. Tears welled in Ri Chol-sung's eyes. Today, from this place, I want to tell the North Korean people, freedom is possible. Escape is possible. Difficult and dangerous, but possible. The press conference was broadcast worldwide. CNN, BBC, NHK. The defection of North Korea's highest-ranking general became an international issue. North Korea immediately reacted. Korean Central News Agency denounced Ri Chol-sung as traitor among traitors. The traitor Ri Chol-sung is a turncoat who betrayed the homeland and people and surrendered to the American imperialist puppets. And purges began. Part 7, The Price. 2 weeks after Ri Chol-sung's defection, shocking news arrived. North Korea publicly executed Ri Chol-sung's brother-in-law, Park Seong-il. The charges: conspiring with traitor Ri Chol-sung and leaking state secrets. Ri Chol-sung collapsed watching the 3 p.m. news. His brother-in-law knew nothing. He was merely Ri Chol-sung's relative. This is my responsibility. Soon he embraced her husband. Honey, it's not your fault. That country, that system is wrong. But the purges didn't end there. 3 of Ri Chol-sung's military academy classmates were arrested. 2 staff officers he had appointed also disappeared. Even Kim Young-cheol's distant relatives were investigated. Ri Chol-sung had nightmares every night. Kim Young-cheol's last moments. The patrol boat's gunfire. And people who died because of him. The South Korean government provided the Ri Chol-sung family an apartment in Seoul. Settlement funds were also provided. The NIS assigned bodyguards for their safety, due to the possibility of North Korean retaliation. Yoon-ju was discharged from the hospital. Her leg fully recovered. But her heart hadn't recovered. She had nightmares every night. Gunfire, blood, Uncle Young-cheol's death. Dad, did we do the right thing? One evening, Yoon-ju asked. Ri Chol-sung looked at his daughter. I don't know, but we survived. That much is certain. Yoon-byul prepared to transfer to a South Korean medical school. To get a South Korean medical license, she had to study again. She studied 12 hours a day at the library. Only while studying could she forget the nightmares. Soon he tried to adapt to South Korean life, going to the mart, watching Korean dramas, learning to greet neighbors. But she was always vigilant. Were there North Korean agents? Could she be kidnapped? 6 months later, Ri Chol-sung became a Ministry of Defense advisor. As a North Korean military expert, he advised the South Korean military. North Korea's operational plans, command systems, weapons deployment. The information he provided greatly contributed to South Korean and U.S. security. But every night he dreamed of Kim Young-cheol. General, you must stay alive. Kim Young-cheol's last words echoed in his ears. Ri Chol-sung erected a small memorial for him. In a park on Seoul's outskirts, it was inscribed, Colonel Kim Young-cheol, a true soldier who gave his life for freedom. Ri Chol-sung visited every week, placing flowers, pouring liquor, sitting quietly. Young-cheol, thanks to you, our family survived. Thank you. Truly thank you. Doctor, Part 8, Toward Truth. A year later, Ri Chol-sung decided to write a book. The title, The Fall of the Red Star Confessions of a North Korean General. He wrote every day for 6 months. North Korea's reality, corruption of power, people's suffering, and his defection process. Writing the book was painful. Every page brought memories alive. Purged colleagues, starving people, screams from political prison camps, and Kim Jong-cheol's sacrifice. But he didn't stop. This was what he could do. Inform the truth, expose North Korea's reality to the world. The book became a bestseller upon publication. 300,000 copies sold in Korea alone, translated into English, Japanese, Chinese. People worldwide read Ri Chol-sung's story. I fought for a wrong system for 40 years, but now I'll fight for the truth. Ri Chol-sung began giving lectures. Universities, human rights organizations, international conferences. Everywhere he informed about North Korea's human rights issues. At the UN Commission of Inquiry on Human Rights in North Korea, he testified. Currently, about 120,000 people are imprisoned in North Korea's political prison camps. They are tortured, starved, subjected to forced labor. Some are imprisoned for 3 generations. Grandparents, children die together. He also spoke at the U.S. Congress. The North Korean regime develops nuclear weapons while starving its people. This is the regime's choice. They prioritize regime maintenance over people's lives. Ri Chol-sung's activities provoked North Korea. Korean Central News Agency denounced him as national traitor, American imperialist lackey. There were even assassination threats. The South Korean government strengthened his security. 2 years later, Yoon Byul obtained a South Korean medical license. She began working as a resident at a Seoul University hospital. Her dream was to open a free clinic for North Korean defectors. Yoon-ju decided to become a human rights lawyer. She entered law school. When she became a lawyer, she wanted to help defectors settle and protect their rights. Dad, I want to share the freedom we received with others. At Yoon-ju's words, Ri Chol-sung shed tears. His daughters were strong. They were overcoming trauma and moving forward. Soon he started a support group for female defectors. About 10 defector women gathered weekly to share stories. They cried, laughed, encouraged each other. We survived. That alone is tremendous. At Soon-hee's words, the women nodded. Part 9. March Memories. 3 years passed. Every March 3rd, Ri Chol-sung held a memorial for Kim Jong-cheol with his family and several defectors. Jong-cheol, our family you protected with your life is doing well. Ri Chol-sung spoke before the memorial. Then Byul became a doctor. Now a third-year resident, combining medicine learned in North Korea with medicine learned in Korea, becoming a truly excellent doctor. Yoon-ju is in her 2nd year of law school. Next year, she'll take the bar exam. As you know, Yoon-ju was emotional, but she's become strong now. That incident made her strong. Soon-hee is. Soon-hee is still strong. Without her, our family couldn't have endured. Ri Chol-sung's voice trembled. And I'm doing what you wanted, informing the truth, fighting for North Korean people's freedom. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain, Jong-cheol. Truly. After the memorial, the family ate together. They didn't talk about defection. Instead, daily life. Yoon Byul's hospital life, Yoon-ju's school life, Soon-hee's group activities. Dad, I have a boyfriend, Yoon-ju said shyly. Ri Chol-sung was surprised. Who? A law school senior. Kind and sincere. Soon-hee smiled. He already greeted us. A decent young man. Ri Chol-sung paused in thought. His daughter was dating, planning a future. This was freedom. This was what they risked their lives to obtain. Good. I'd like to meet him too. I'll bring him next week. Yoon Byul also said, actually, I'm interested in a hospital senior too. The family laughed. Genuinely laughed for the first time. They could finally set down some of the nightmares. Guilt, sadness from 3 years. Check Part 10. New beginning, unforgotten past. 5 years passed. Ri Chol-sung was now 63. His hair had turned completely white, but his eyes remained sharp. An Byul became a specialist at the hospital. As promised, she opened a free clinic for defectors. Every Saturday, she volunteered treating defectors. Yoon-ju became a lawyer. She worked as a human rights lawyer, helping defectors' legal issues. And she married, built a happy home with her law school senior husband. Dad, I'm pregnant, Yoon-ju carefully said. Ri Chol-sung was momentarily speechless, then embraced his daughter. Congratulations, Part 10, New Beginning, Unforgotten Past. 5 years passed. Ri Chol-sung was now 63. His hair had turned completely white, but his eyes remained sharp. An Byul became a specialist at the hospital. As promised, she opened a free clinic for defectors. Every Saturday, she volunteered treating defectors. Eunju became a lawyer. She worked as a human rights lawyer, helping defectors' legal issues. And she married, built a happy home with her law school senior husband. "Dad, I'm pregnant," Eunju carefully said. Ri Chol-sung was momentarily speechless, then embraced his daughter. "Congratulations, Eunju. Truly congratulations. A grandchild. A grandchild to be born in the Republic of Korea. A child to grow up in a free land." Park Cheol-soo opened a small restaurant in Incheon. Freedom Boat Restaurant, a place serving both North and South Korean food. Business was good. His shoulder wound completely healed, but occasionally ached on rainy days. "General, sometimes I think of that day. One day, Park Cheol-soo told Ri Chol-sung. They often met to drink soju. Do you regret it?" "No regrets, but I miss it. My hometown, the sea. Me too. I miss it every day." The two men drank soju in silence. Ri Chol-sung's activities continued. He cooperated with international human rights organizations, campaigned for North Korean human rights improvement, and above all, provided advice to people preparing to defect. Defection isn't easy, but it's not impossible either. At lectures, he said, "I was a highest-ranking general, but defection was still life-risking. How much harder for ordinary residents, but don't give up. Freedom is possible." A young defector who heard his lecture approached. "General, I defected 3 years ago. Your story gave me courage. You came well. You're a free person now. But General, I left my family in the north. My parents and younger sibling." The young man's voice trembled. Ri Chol-sung patted his shoulder. "I know, that guilt. But living well here, that's the greatest hope you can give your family." Epilogue, the red star fell, but 10 years passed. Ri Chol-sung was now 68. His health wasn't good. High blood pressure and diabetes. But he didn't stop. Eunbyul's free clinic grew into a small hospital. 5 doctors and 10 nurses worked. Over 200 defectors received treatment monthly. Eunju became a mother of 2, a daughter and son. They grew up hearing their grandfather's stories. "Grandpa, is North Korea really a bad country?" the 7-year-old granddaughter asked. Ri Chol-sung thought briefly. "North Korean land isn't bad. North Korean people aren't bad. What's bad is the system. A system that oppresses people and takes away freedom." "Grandpa came from there?" "Yes, Grandpa was born and raised there, and many people helped me get here." "What about those people?" "Some passed away." "To save Grandpa?" the granddaughter asked with a serious expression. "That person is a hero?" "Yes, a real hero." Ri Chol-sung held the memorial for Kim Yong-cheol every March 3rd. Now over 100 people attended. Defectors, human rights activists, and Korean citizens moved by Kim Yong-cheol's sacrifice. "Colonel Kim Yong-cheol left this world without seeing freedom," Ri Chol-sung said. "But his sacrifice saved our family, and our family now helps other defectors." Colonel Kim's sacrifice continues. After the memorial, Ri Chol-sung stayed alone before the memorial stone. The evening sun was setting. "Yong-cheol, 10 years have passed," he said quietly. "I'm living as you wanted, informing the truth, fighting for freedom." An Byul became a doctor, Eunju a lawyer. Both daughters helped defectors. "You would have been proud." "Soon he is. Soon he is still strong. She sustains me." Tears welled in Ri Chol-sung's eyes. "But Yong-cheol, I still have nightmares. That night, the moment you fell, and people remaining in the north, people who died because of me. I'll carry this guilt for life." "But you said, you must stay alive." "I'm alive, and as long as I'm alive, I'll keep fighting." The sun completely set. Stars rose in the sky. The same stars would shine in the northern sky. Ri Chol-sung looked north. Beyond, tens of millions still lived under oppression. People starving, monitored, unable to dream of freedom. "Someday," he murmured. "Someday they too will enjoy freedom. Until that day, I won't stop." The red star had fallen, but in its place, new light was blooming. Light of freedom, light of truth, light of hope. Ri Chol-sung's journey continued. The end. This story is fiction based on testimonies of actual defectors. We remember the courage of all defectors and those who sacrificed in the process. A message to readers. Thank you for reading this story to the end. The story of Ri Chol-sung, his family, and Kim Yong-cheol is fiction, but it contains the real experiences of countless defectors. people who risk their lives to find freedom, and those who sacrifice in the process. Their stories continue. If this content helped you, please subscribe and like. Your interest becomes the power to create more stories. And above all, remember that freedom isn't taken for granted. This freedom we enjoy has been protected by someone's sacrifice. Subscribe, like, and set notifications. Thank you. Parameter. Parameter name, Oldster North Korean Military Intelligence. Parameter.